A Chicago area woman who dedicated her life to fighting against hatred has died at the age of 91. Fritzie Fritzshall is a survivor of the Auschwitz concentration camp during World War II. And you may remember she shared her personal story with ABC7's Alan Krzyzewski when she returned to Auschwitz with Chicago's Cardinal Supich back in 2019. She made that trip hoping that her voice would never be silenced. And it has not. Our Alan Krzyzewski has a look at her life and legacy.
I want the world to remember and to know and never, ever, ever forget about the Holocaust.
Fritzie Fritzshall told all who would listen about the horrors of Auschwitz, where she was sent at the age of 13.
Was this the last spot you saw your mother alive?
This is the last place I saw my mother.
When she shared her personal story with Cardinal Blaise Supich and us 2 years ago at that infamous concentration camp, it was out of her deep desire to stop hatred. She feared what happened then, Nazis killing Jews, could happen again today.
History has a way of repeating itself.
She saw neighbors turn against neighbors. She saw families separated, mothers, fathers, children on their way to the gas chambers. And her haunting question still lingers. Why didn't someone, anyone, do something?
What are the answers? What is humanity? If we can't do something when we hear people, that the screaming they heard is not from 1 or 2 or 3 people.
I have no answer. I have no explanation.
We last spoke in April outside the Illinois Holocaust Museum in Skokie. After a year of pandemic worries and lives lost, racial reckoning following the murder of George Floyd, attacks fermented by racial and religious hatred, and a riot by insurgents on the U.S. Capitol, she was greatly concerned for us.
Are we getting any closer to where we should be?
No, I think we're further away.
She believed the answer to changing that begins in each of our homes. Her urgent plea from one generation to the next.
I'm not a young woman anymore, and I'm hoping to leave a better world behind for our children and grandchildren.
And she certainly has made her mark. Fritzie Fritzshall was president of the Illinois Holocaust Museum and Education Center in Skokie. Her powerful story against hatred and anti-Semitism can still be seen and heard at the museum. Condolences are coming in from across the state. Governor Pritzker tweeted, "Fritzie Fritzshall, my friend, is gone. One person can make a difference," she always said, and she embodied the decency and kindness she implored from others. She was strong, faithful, and caring. A fundamentally good person is gone today. I miss her already and will never forget her. And former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel tweeted, "We've lost a great one, Fritzie Fritzshall, a survivor of Auschwitz and the Holocaust, who not only showed her character by surviving, but in dedicating her life's work to education about one of humankind's greatest atrocities. Thank you, Fritzie."
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.